Dear friends, welcome to Midnight Shepherd Mailbox, the Midnight Shepherd's Letterbox. I am your shepherd, and once again, I am striking a match in the dark, lighting this small, solitary lamp in the deep, quiet hours of the night. This light is for those of you who have forgotten what silence sounds like, for those whose bodies are resting in bed, but whose minds are sprinting on a treadmill that never seems to turn off. Tonight, we are opening the fourth letter. It comes from a friend who is utterly exhausted from constantly overthinking, carrying the silent, crushing weight of mental burnout, while pretending everything is fine during the day. You are not lazy. You are not broken. You are simply tired from fighting invisible battles inside your own head. Tonight's letter reads like this. Dear Shepherd, hello. I'm 30 years old, and I feel like my brain never, ever shuts off. Even when I finish work, even when the house is completely quiet, and I finally try to rest, my mind keeps spinning out of control. I lie in the dark, staring at the ceiling, and it's like 100 tabs are open in my brain, and I can't close a single one. I find myself replaying a simple conversation from 3 days ago, agonizing over every single word, analyzing the tone of someone's voice, terrified that I said the wrong thing. I worry about the future, mapping out 10 different worst-case scenarios for problems that haven't even happened yet. I regret small, embarrassing things from 5 years ago, and then the comparison sets in. I think about my friends who seem to have it all figured out, and I ask myself, why am I falling behind? Why is my life so messy? I know I should sleep. My body aches for sleep, but I lie in bed, paralyzed by this mental storm. What if I fail again? What if they realize I'm not actually good enough? The more I try to force myself to stop thinking, the louder the thoughts become. It's like I'm trapped inside a cage made of my own thoughts, constantly draining my own energy. I've tried everything, Shepherd. I've tried meditation apps. I've tried exhausting myself with exercise. I try journaling, but the overthinking always comes back, waiting for me the second I turn off the lights. I feel so incredibly tired, not from physical work, but from this endless, deafening mental noise. Sometimes I just want to unzip my head and step outside of it for 5 minutes of peace. Is there something fundamentally wrong with me? Will I ever have a peaceful mind? Or am I destined to overthink every single moment of my life forever? Thank you for listening to this tired, messy mind. Signed, someone exhausted from thinking too much. My dear friend in the distance, first, please allow me to deeply, truly accept exactly how you are feeling right now. Don't fight it for a second. Just let it be. I can feel the heavy, suffocating exhaustion in your words. This isn't the kind of tiredness that comes from running a marathon or working a long shift. This is a deep, bone-aching, spiritual tiredness. It is the profound exhaustion that comes from living inside a mind that acts like an enemy instead of a sanctuary, overthinking, worrying, projecting, comparing. It acts like a thief in the night, stealing your peace and leaving you completely drained, even when your body is perfectly still beneath the blankets. You mentioned wanting to step out of your own head just for 5 minutes of silence. I hear that desperation. You are not weak, my friend. You are not defective, and you are certainly not crazy for experiencing this. We live in a fast, noisy, relentlessly competitive world, a world that demands we always be on, always be productive, always be preparing for the next crisis. Because of this, so many beautiful hearts are quietly burning out from constant mental noise. What you are feeling is incredibly real, and it is far more common than you think. Look around the city at night. Behind half of those dark windows, someone is lying awake, fighting the exact same battle. Here, let me say this to you gently, and I want you to let these words sink in. You are seen. Your tired, overworked mind is seen. This inner struggle does not make you unworthy of rest. You have already shown incredible strength just by putting this exhaustion into words. That honesty is the first vital crack in the wall, where the light begins to enter. Now, let us lift our eyes a little higher, away from the spinning thoughts. Why do we do this to ourselves? Why does your brain torture you at RAM? It's not because your brain hates you. It is actually trying to protect you. Overthinking is often a trauma response. It is a misguided attempt at control. Your mind believes that if it just analyzes every angle, if it worries enough about tomorrow, if it figures out every possible outcome, it can somehow protect you from getting hurt or failing. But trying to control the future with your thoughts is like trying to control a hurricane by blowing at it. It is impossible. And it is exactly what is causing your mental burnout. In the Bible, Jesus once looked at a crowd of exhausted, worried people who were just like you and me, terrified of the future. And he told them, "Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." He deeply understood the human tendency to carry tomorrow's heavy burdens. Using only today's limited strength, you are carrying luggage for a trip you haven't even taken yet. True peace begins when we learn to gently put down the bags. Not by forcing the mind to be blank, but by choosing presence, surrender, and deep self-compassion. You are not destined to live like this forever. Your mind is incredibly powerful, and just as it learned to worry, it can also be taught how to rest. So tonight, I want to give you a small, gentle practice. Before you try to sleep, I want you to do a physical reset with me. Right now, unclench your jaw, drop your shoulders away from your ears, take a deep, slow breath in, and let it out like a sigh. Now, take a piece of paper or open your notes app, and we are going to write a truce with your brain. Write these words carefully. Dear tired mind, I see you. I see how incredibly hard you've been working today. Thinking, analyzing, worrying, trying to figure everything out. I know you are doing this because you want to keep me safe. Thank you for trying to protect me. But tonight, the shift is over. It's time to rest. I don't need to solve everything right now. The world will not fall apart if I stop thinking for 8 hours. Tomorrow I will wake up, and I will take care of what needs to be done. One single step at a time. I have survived 100% of my bad days so far. But for now, right here in this room, I give myself absolute permission to rest. I am safe. Place that note on your nightstand, right beside your pillow. Later, when the lights are out, and the racing thoughts inevitably come knocking at the door again, don't get angry at them. Gently say to yourself, as if you are speaking to a frightened child, "Not tonight. We are safe. We can rest now. Tomorrow is soon enough." This small practice helps create a sacred boundary between thinking time and rest time. It won't be perfect the first night, But over time, it trains your mind to release its heavy, terrified grip and allows you to reclaim your peaceful nights. If the noise ever becomes too loud and the dark feels too overwhelming, you can always write to this mailbox again. You are not a burden. I am here, my friend. You are completely worthy of a quiet mind. You are worthy of deep, restorative, uninterrupted rest. You don't have to earn your sleep by figuring everything out. Peace is possible, and it always begins with small, quiet moments of self-kindness. Tonight, begin with that gentle note to your tired mind. Breathe slowly. Let the mattress support your weight. You don't have to hold yourself up anymore. I am here, keeping this small lamp lit for you. May tonight's darkness feel a little softer, a little warmer, and a little quieter. May your busy, exhausted mind finally find the peace it has been desperately searching for. Good night, dear friend. The shepherd is watching over you. Thank you for listening until the very end. If this letter touched the tired places in your own heart, please share your feelings gently in the comments or send your own story to the mailbox. You are among friends here. In our next episode, we will open another real letter from the night. Please subscribe and turn on the notification bell so comfort can always reach you when the noise inside feels too loud. I am your shepherd, Midnight Shepherd. I am here with you through every restless, overthinking night. Sleep well. Good night.